Justin Rosen, Rugby Sevens Magazine. It is time to talk about the quarterfinal showdown for the ladies. I'm actually in Houston, Texas now, and it is hot, 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 but not as hot as those Black Ferns were in their quarterfinal match. You know, they started off kind of rocky in pool play, but then Ruby Tui said this. And they came out and murdered Russia twice. One in the last pool play game and then in the quarterfinals, and they look like their old selves. Just their ability to crush the basics is why they are the best team at the Olympics. When you see them pass that ball side to side and in full stride, players catching that ball, not going behind to catch it, not stopping to catch it, in full stride catching that ball with passes in full stride as well, that is lethal and dangerous. Ruby Tui, Portia Woodman, Stacy Fluler, they're all getting in on it. Michaela Blythe, Gail Broughton, they are all attacking right now in full attack mode, and I think that is the real difference maker from the first couple matches until when they played Russia. You could tell their mindset is, hey, let's stop this, you know, carefulness and being all, it's the Olympics, we got to play it safe. No, it's like, we're the Black Ferns, we're the best team of this tournament, let's just go out and play. Let's Black Ferns do. Attack, attack, attack. Next up, Fiji versus the defending gold medalist, Australia. Let me say this now. I said that Fiji would win this match. So don't get on me, Fiji fans. You back up, you back up, you back up. Poppy Choppy offload specials, the whoop, whoop. Anna Namasi and Roella Redina Unavuna with two playmaker specials to get Fiji up early, 14-0. Australia played a much tighter game after those two tries, but it just wasn't enough. Fiji's defense stepping up to the plate and holding the gold medalists to only 12 points, and Fiji is going on to the semis. Woo! As we make it further in this video, I feel like there's more sweat particles coming off of my face, and I'm sorry, but it's like 103 in here in Houston. Okay, GB versus the USA. USA beat GB 3 times at the Quest for Gold Sevens and then drew in the final match, but each time GB climbed that ladder a little bit more, and wow, they just bursted through at the Olympics. Talk about a complete upside down flip from their performance at Quest for Gold Sevens. Had a down to the last second victory against Russia, brought the Black Ferns right to the edge of the match, and then in the quarterfinals, the swarming defense from Great Britain shut USA down. They came out of the gate super hot, scored 2 tries, got up early, got up all the way to 21-0. USA with a real tough battle to climb. In that second half, USA really did a brilliant job with keeping possession of the ball, but it just took way too long to get down the field because of GB's defense. I'm telling you, the moment that any of the USA players caught that ball, GB had 2-3 players swarming on them, forcing them to move that ball quick, and it just didn't happen. The game slowed down in the second half. It worked to GB's favor, and they were able to hold on to the win, and they're headed to the semifinal. And how about this from Jazz Joyce? You think she's loving it? I think she's loving it. Oh, yeah. Then the final quarterfinal match between France and China. So what? Hats off to China. My goodness, they had no right getting into that quarterfinal, and they said, you know what, we're gonna blow out Japan, Canada's gonna help us out, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna freaking do it. And you know what, they really held their own for a while in that match against France, but France, too physical, and with their top tier playmakers on the outside to put in tries, it's tough to stop. Siafani, Serafino Kemba, and Carolyn Druin also getting in on the action. France look dominant. They'll be tough in the semi. All right, first semifinal match, we got the Black Ferns versus Fiji. Listen, I'd love to see the Fiji show continue, but that show stops right now. Close the curtain. Come at me, fans. Doesn't matter. The Black Ferns are not going down in this match. Both of these squads have incredible pace to their game, but in my opinion, the Black Ferns just have a little bit too much. I expect Fiji to try to hold on, maybe to the first half, but after that, I just see the Black Ferns in great form right now, and they should break through and win by a couple tries. Second semifinal match, we have France versus GB. This is a very interesting matchup. If they come out with the swarm defense that they did against USA, this match will definitely stay close, and it should be decided in the final couple minutes. Here's the X factor of this match. Annie Siafani, because when you start to swarm defense with all those players in the middle of the field, that leaves the outside open. If France can move that ball quickly and get it to their speedster on the outside, France will run away with this. For GB to win this, they need to match France's physicality. They have the defense, they have the speedsters, they have the playmakers, But can they match France's physicality? Really hate going against GB because they have just played a spectacular tournament. I mean, just amazing. And I will happily eat my words if this comes out wrong, but I think semifinals is where it stops. France versus the Black Ferns in the finals. And I'm just gonna call it right now. The Black Ferns are not going to go down. They will win against France. They'll match their physicality, they will match their speedsters, and they will win the cup final and be the 2021 Tokyo Rugby Sevens Olympics champions, gold medalists.